Hi guys, miss you all. Hope everyone's doing well. I wanted to read you guys a story. It's called Attack of the 50-Foot Teacher. So here we go. Miss Irma Birnbaum was the toughest teacher in town. Sit in your seats, children. No talking. Pass your homework assignments forward. Open your books to page 24 and read. Miss Irma Birnbaum never smiled. All the children were afraid of her, but Miss Irma Birnbaum wasn't afraid of anyone or anything. It was Halloween, and it was a school day. The children were eager for school to be over. Everyone was excited about going trick-or-treating. Just before the bell rang for the end of school, Miss Irma Birnbaum wrote the day's homework assignment on the chalkboard. For tomorrow, read chapter 13 of your history books. Be prepared for a test. Answer questions 20 to 31 in your math books and learn the new words on your spelling sheet. Homework on Halloween? Moaned the children as they left the room. Miss Irma Birnbaum is the cruelest teacher in the world. Miss Irma Birnbaum stayed behind and checked science tests. It was very late when she left. The road home was blocked off. Miss Irma Birnbaum took a detour. The unfamiliar path was dark and deserted. It was rearview mirror. In her rearview mirror, Miss Irma Birnbaum saw something odd hovering in the sky. A bright, glowing spaceship quickly passed her car. It landed right in front of her. "Move this vehicle and move it right now," she shouted. Miss Irma Birnbaum really wasn't afraid of anyone or anything. The spaceship began to glow more brightly. It started spinning around at a fantastic speed and took off into the night. Miss Irma Birnbaum stepped back. She felt funny. Her stocking started to itch. She took off her glasses and rubbed her eyes. Miss Irma Birnbaum put her glasses back on and started to look down. Her car was the size of a toy. The trees were as small as azalea bushes. She had grown incredibly tall. Miss Irma Birnbaum was now a 50-foot teacher. As Miss Irma Birnbaum walked towards town, the earth shook beneath her giant feet. Ruby Flint was the first to see her. Ruby dropped her bag of Halloween candy and ran towards the others. Cars screeched to a halt. People looked out their windows and screamed. "Miss Birnbaum is coming! Miss Birnbaum is coming!" shouted Ruby. "Big deal," said Johnny O'Leary. "We still have enough time to finish our homework." "You don't understand," exclaimed Ruby. Miss Birnbaum is, Look at Miss Birnbaum!" screamed Cheryl Schumacher. "Miss Birnbaum is a 50-foot teacher." She's taken up the whole page. "Eek!" screamed the children. "I told you we should have done our homework," declared Ruby. Miss Irma Birnbaum staggered towards them. "Johnny? Johnny O'Leary?" Miss Birnbaum's voice echoed loudly throughout the dark sky. She reached down and grabbed poor Johnny. "What are you doing out so late at night, Johnny?" I'm sorry, Miss Birnbaum. I'm going to go home right now and finish my homework. I promise." Miss Irma Birnbaum turned toward the others. "And the rest of you? Do your parents know you're wandering about at this unearthly hour? I'm taking you all to the principal." She scooped up the other children and put them in her purse. Her enormous legs stepped over houses and trees until she reached Main Street. Miss Irma Birnbaum rang the doorbell of Principal Renfield's home. The principal opened his front door. Yes? He looked way up. Miss Birnbaum, what has become of you? The 50-foot teacher placed the children on Principal Renfield's front lawn. These children are out alone at night, and they haven't done their homework. Good grief, woman, exclaimed Principal Renfield. Who gives homework on Halloween? Don't you remember what it was like to be a child? Don't you remember the fun of wearing your costume and trick-or-treating and eating so much candy your stomach got sick? Halloween, thought Miss Irma Birnbaum. It was Halloween? Happy memories of her girlhood flashed through her mind. Costumes, candy, tricks, and treats. Had it been that long ago? How could she have forgotten? The giant teacher stepped back. She felt funny. Her stockings started to itch again. Attention, Miss Irma Birnbaum shouted. Every child on every street stopped to listen. Your homework assignment for tonight is to have as much fun as you can. After all, it is Halloween, and Halloween only comes once a year. Is Miss Birnbaum feeling okay? Johnny asked Principal Renfield. The principal smiled. Miss Irma Birnbaum took a flashlight out of her purse. You children, go on trick-or-treating. I'll look after you to make sure you're safe. The children couldn't believe their good fortune, and the parents were pleased that the trick-or-treaters wouldn't have to wander about in the dark. All agreed it was the best Halloween they ever had. Just past midnight, Miss Irma Birnbaum fell asleep in the front of the school. When she woke next morning, she had shrunk to her normal size. What an extraordinary experience I've had. When the children came to class, they were disappointed to see the same old Miss Irma Birnbaum they had always known, the one who was never smiling. Sit in your seats, children. No talking. Miss Irma Birnbaum walked to the front of the classroom. She bent down and scratched her leg. Did everyone have a happy Halloween? She asked. Yes, the children shouted. So did I, Miss Irma Birnbaum said, and she smiled. The end.